Santa Claus in 3 notes.
Larry Paxton, our own little Santa Claus from Music City tonight. Welcome back to the show. We're here with Ricky Skaggs and the Whites. And during the commercial break, everybody was talking about the fact that their biggest worry this evening is a little 5-year-old named Luke. Why are we worried about Luke tonight?
Well, I got him down off on the light.
You did?
Well, all of us around here right now, so we don't know who's watching him.
He's fun. What happens, you guys, when Luke is left unattended?
Well, if the network gets shut off here in a minute, we'll know where Luke's at. We found a plug. The only plug that can shut the network off, you'll find it, you know.
Oh, man.
He wants to know how everything works.
Oh, he is so inquisitive.
Mom, what's that?
Yeah.
Well, has everybody finished all the Christmas shopping? Ricky says he is not.
I haven't either. Oh, I like one little thing.
Just one little thing and you're done? Why are you so organized and the rest of the family is not?
She always is like that. I'm going to start booking my time out next year. I've had every one of these asking me how to help them shop for the others. So
She's
3 days,
She
oh, this is good help for you.
Yeah. I still need your help on maybe 1 or 2 more gifts.
You got it.
Yeah.
Sharon, I'm telling on Ricky. Backstage in the production meeting, he says, Lorianne, during the interview, you need to try to find out what Sharon bought me for Christmas and where it's hidden.
Yeah, because when I went to bed, I'll preface this a little bit. When I went to bed last night, she said, honey, I think I'll go downstairs for a little while. So I don't know when she came back to bed, and because I was out, so I don't know.
shopping. Walmart's always open.
Oh, that's it. He looks for an excuse to go to Walmart, so I'll tell you that.
Well, it's always open.
Yeah.
Well, so are you the type then that when you buy a gift, you have to wrap it and hide it because everybody else gets into it and tries to figure it out?
We have little hiding places in our house.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of places that the kids know are strictly off limits. Do not open that door. Don't look in there. And they pretty much don't do that. I mean, I've never caught them doing it. So.
Yeah, Luke found something hanging on the door today that was supposed to have been in the hiding place, and it wasn't in the hiding place.
Uh-oh.
Well,
And he said, what's this, Dad?
it's something that needs to be returned. And I had it laid down to take it to return it.
And now he wants it, right?
Well, he wanted to know whose it was, and Ricky said, well, it was going to be Molly's.
Well, we want to say hello to Rosie here because through the years when the Whites have been on, sometimes you're there and sometimes you're not. And I was asking Ricky if you are more a part of the group now, the touring, and he says you're in school studying something different. Tell us what's going on.
Physical therapy.
Physical therapy?
Yes, and I have 1 more year. Then I'll be a graduate.
So what do you want to do when you graduate? Would you like to stay with the music or go into the physical therapy?
I think both. Because I still love the music so much, I think I would like to do both things.
Could you combine them in some way?
I hope so. Physical therapy, I think, is pretty, it's flexible, very flexible, so I'm hoping that I can work it around the music because I still love the music and want to continue to do that also. So
Terrific. I imagine you have such a wonderful family bug. Do you have a lot of great Christmas memories from the years?
Lots. Yeah, I do.
Do you have a favorite one that you remember?
A favorite memory?
Yeah, there's one. It was back in the early 60s, and money was hard to get. They wasn't making much then. I just wasn't much money to be had. I don't think anybody had any. And some way I managed to get a bicycle for all the kids. And we hid those things, and they weren't expecting anything because they knew how rough times were.
So each one got a bicycle?
Yeah, one of them got a tricycle, but, she was not old enough for a
Rose
bike.
had a trike, and Melissa, our youngest sister, was just about a year and a half old, and she got those little bitty scooters that you sit down on and push with your feet. And so we walked into this room, and the whole room was full of these riding.
Well, our friends had 4 children, too, and they did the same thing, and they had a big old house, and we opened our presents, and then they asked us to go down the hall to the back room, and that whole wing of the house was closed off because it was so cold. And they hid them back there, I don't know how long, and we ran back there, and every one of us ran to our own. We knew. Like it had my name on it almost, but it didn't.
On the bicycles.
Yeah, they were. They was.
Did you realize at the time, sometimes kids don't, but did you realize at the time that Mom and Dad had worked really hard to get those?
Cheryl and I did. because I was 12 years old, and I knew, we had opened our little presents, and really it was real. I think Cheryl and I bought a couple of packs of BBs each for the boys that we were exchanging gifts with, and they bought a little thing, a little doll-like thing for us, and we really thought that was it, you know. And then the parents said, "Well, come here, we're going to show you one more thing." That kind of. So, but we knew it was a real special Christmas because we knew it was hard.
We knew they had really sacrificed.
That is really
Y'all
sweet.
heard him squeak.
That's what Daddy likes. Well, you are making our Christmas very special by being here and doing all of this wonderful music. We're going to do something special here with Wrangler in just a minute, but help us thank the Whites for being here. They've got some wonderful things to sing for you. Now, about Wrangler. As you all know, Daddy gets a kiss. Daddy gets a kiss. As you all know, we're counting down the 12 days of Wrangler, and today is day number 9.
And here are the 9 lucky winners of Wrangler leather belts. The Wrangler countdown continues through Friday, January 6th.
And then we'll announce the grand prize winner who will receive a trip for 4 people to Fanfare right here in Nashville